Alright, welcome back everyone. Part 2 or 3, 2.5, something like that. We'll be continuing our journey in Dawntrail this morning. Afternoon, I guess it's afternoon now. In my time. So last time we left off, we finished our first jaunt into Urkopacha with the Pelu Pelu. Did some very Company of Heroes type adventuring there. You know, did a little bit of trading up for different things. I actually enjoyed it, to be honest. Not everyone's cup of tea, for sure. I had fun with it. It's kind of just fun little, just learning about this new land that we're in and the peoples in it. Ooh, look at that reflection. And I like, you know, people that are great. I am a huge fan, personally, of coffee and mezcal and tea, and they make coffee, mezcal, and tea. It's awesome. I enjoyed that, going around and seeing how they make those things. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. All to get a jug of premium mezcal. Ugh. I love mezcal. Love it. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. For me, I still enjoyed it. Obviously, it's not riveting storytelling or anything, but it's, you know, we're just we're learning about this new land, learning about the peoples in it, you know, learning why they are the way they are, learning about, you know, I thought it was interesting. So we're going back. I should probably register Tuliolal as a favorite destination, come to think of it. I could get rid of Azislaw. I'm pretty much done there. Done there for now, for sure. I'm not going to be going back to do that anytime soon. So let's do that. Helix. I could change it to my home destination, but I'm definitely going to forget where return will go to and start returning here when I mean to go to Gridania. So I'm going to avoid that for now. Oh, here it is. So, yeah, so we finished our little journey with the Pelu Pelu. Time to help the Hanu Hanu. With one keystone already in hand, we've made an auspicious start to the contest. Hopefully our next attempt is equally successful. Rules of the contest seem clear enough now. The scenes from the saga point us in the direction of the electors, and the electors award us keystones for performing their feats. Simple. Without knowing how far the other claimants have progressed, taking anything other than a brief rest is out of the question. Come on, Coco, let's see what's waiting for us in the next village. Uklamat would have struggled to complete these feats alone. Bringing you together was the correct choice, it seems. Wow, that's way off. I had, like, his voice, I feel like I had it at least in mind, even if I wasn't doing it well, undoubtedly. But I lost it. Whatever. Alright, Mr. Helpu Hanu. Takozamauka. Let me ask you my questions. I've been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promises coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So, what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs along the Kozamauka River, is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. I need to hear a voice cutscene with the two of them again, because like I'm not hearing it. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozamauka, we should head over to the arch. Alright. Yeah, I just can't, you know, not visualize, I guess, technically, but hear it in my mind's eye or ear. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Alright. I should have liked to observe the festival, but the Hanu are probably not in the mood to celebrate. I swear that cake gets bigger every time I see it. Considering the size of Glul Jaja, though, I suppose it's better than having it be too small. The Hanu are a friendly folk who should welcome us with open arms. Assuming that they are not too preoccupied with recent troubles, that is. Through this gate, we'll be on our way south to Kozamauka. Yeah. Heading to Kozamauka? Yes. Are we all ready to leave? Onward to Kozamauka. Open the way. I'm gonna be changing this basically every sentence until I feel like but I'm probably still gonna be changing after that because I just cannot consistently do an accent. I have a hard time with it, especially when it's changing every single line. All right, here we go.
Kozamauka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Yeah, there we go.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marsi Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
This region is really beautiful.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
I keep hearing this ding in some of this background music, and it just sounds like some of the alerts. And I keep thinking like, oh, did I just get a message or something? But no, it's the music. It's throwing me off every time. Wetlands is an apt name. Much of the ground here is positively saturated. I'd love to stand at the bottom of those huge waterfalls and bask in the majesty of it all. Pity they're so far away. There is no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has Erenville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Well then. Whoops. Oh, and don't tell me I have nothing to replace it with. Okay, well that was a mistake. Right back to Tulial to get my weapon back so that I can use the job change set that I have for myself. Whoops. Man, this gate is so far away from everything. Everything in here is so far away from it. This is a pretty large area. I suppose the other cities may have been as well, but like it feels really large. Ah, there's my silver bell. I gave it to you, right? Yep. Thank you. Take that back. Definitely still have way too much in my inventory. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Like, tell me I can sell something that I have in there. Whatever. Not worth much, but it's worth something. Need to finish these. Just taking up a ton of space. I'm torn because like I'll need this space to finish going through this story because I'm gonna get so much stuff from it, but also like I just want to do it. I don't want to spend a bunch of time doing other side content that can wait. Oh yeah. Yes. And we will update our. There we go. And then. What was I doing? Ninja. We will go. Wait. It did. Oh, come on. There we go. Wow. 6 instances. didn't even. Well, it might have, like day 1 or 2. This music feels out of place. Should I turn the mount music off or just walk? Alright, here we go. Water from the falls must flood the wetlands and flow into all these streams and rivers. So this is the Hanu Hanu village. One can tell at a glance how very different their culture is to the Vanus. Assuming we have the right idea, one of the Dawn 7 selectors should be here somewhere. Oh, stupid distracting waterfalls. Ah, everyone has arrived. I'm overrolling that. And none the worse for wear. Except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hanu Hanu village I was telling you about. Okanu. Takozamuka. I agreed to serve as a guide, not a nursemaid. It definitely is different. It does feel like they still prefer the open architecture. Uklmat wishes to seek out the Dawn Servant's Elector. Festive people. It's like our friend said. The people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find this Elector. Sorry, what? Ohokali. Elderly Hanu woman. What now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard that the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the Third Promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of Elector during the rite of succession. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time. All in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Okay. Can do. Alright then. It helped to do some investigating in Wachinpelo, so let's take a look around here as well. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erinville, Alisay, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Uklmat, Coco, and myself will handle this northern half. Can do, bro. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's check this place out. Are those fruit? Giant fruit baskets? Yep, new gemstone trader. Welcome, welcome. Glad to say the damage from the storm has been repaired. Do you have any other but words are hard. Let's see what he's got. Okay, crafting materials. That's about what I expected though. Merchant, mender, Uli Halu. I don't know if there's anything you want to know. role here is to look after the buildings and take note of any interesting happenings I hear about. The humid air is a danger to our wooden structures, so vigilance is essential. If I notice anything concerning, tell my husband, and he fixes it as soon as he can. It is a joy to see him work. To watch him reminds me why I fell for him in the first place. Okanu means our village in the Hanu tongue. A simple but fitting name, yeah? The larger region Okanu lies within is called Uyuyup, meaning Grove of Eggs. As you might have guessed, we Hanu hatch from eggs, and the moment we emerge from our shells, we are as one with nature. Cool. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and the help the Dawn servant sent, we're making progress, repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. Yeah. Sorry, bud. Let's go talk to Wuklamat. This is even worse than I expected. I don't think I heard this music before when I... That's great. Such a nostalgic song. Love Final Fantasy IX so much. Like, PlayStation era, PS2 included, and 3 for that matter, not counting obviously 14, but like, what? Out of 7 through 13, I think like 8 and 9 are definitely the closest, like, to my heart as a gamer and as a person. It's just, you know, the number of times that I've played through, especially even the beginning, the opening of the 2 games, like 8 in particular, but like also 9. Like, it's so nostalgic, such a great game, and I don't know, very formative for me as a I don't know, person who likes fiction, shall we say. Why is it that I saw Wuklamat and I don't see anyone else around? Oh well. There's probably more to the village down there that I'm not going to, but I still... Shouldn't I see Alphino around somewhere? Isn't he with us? Whatever. Oh, damage from the storm. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Yeah. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Right. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than woods and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. And I'm gonna go do this fate. I laugh, but like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go do this fate. Doing everything at once. We gotta build up our shared fate level ring, right? And it's a bit of extra experience too, so. I have to switch to tank though. actually, that gets me really close to 91. This place must be all... yeah, oh. I need to go too. Before I do anything else, let's go back here. Can't forget to attune to a new Aetheryte. Otherwise you know, just make things way more pointless. Time consuming at the very least. Which is entirely unnecessary. And annoying. Ah yes, thank you. Missed that one, so let's go to this one. Yay! Love this level. Oh. It's so cute. Ooh, perfect. Mage. Or we can just stick to ninja. Bit late to say that as I die. That's it. Maybe I should change my home Aetheryte to Tuliolal. I feel like I'm saying that right. Ish. Tuliolal. Coffee. Can I? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, did that seriously just disappear? I was literally just here doing it and it already disappeared. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Well, whatever. Let's see, we got Monk, Dragoon, Reaper, Machinist, Dancer, Red Mage, and... oh, I guess all the healers. I'll do those three. How about... I don't know, actually. Monk? Nah, you know what? Let's do Machinist. I don't think Machinist had any drastic changes. Should be fine. The dry and shrunken bundle suggests the reeds were harvested some time ago. I'm just looking around. It distracted me easily. Should stick to just doing this. Oh, there's Alpha. Some manner of boat. I should think so. Boat of woven reeds. Indeed. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. Oh yeah, it is. I didn't even notice that. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. They most certainly do. And it has only one eye. Not sure about that. This this boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. No, that was different again. We ought to hurry over too.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
So,
how much easier
yep,
it would be
go
if
now.
Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Nope. That'd be too easy.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
Zanuhali.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of defeat.
Defeat?
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Of course. That makes sense, though. Interesting that the route was...
You made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed.
No. Not allowed.
It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those
Nice
who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Okay. How exactly are you judging this?
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me! You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja.
That's
Some
diplomatic way of putting
electors
it.
may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat-giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace.
Nice.
If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
You're the coward, bro.
Then we can return
Too
to the
cowardly
business
to
of
actually
earning my keystone.
prove your worth.
The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Hanu Hanu are quite large, aren't they?
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use. What of Little Miss Mittens? You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
That's what you
Then
think.
we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
You want to fight, bro? Bring it.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
You're good, Wuklama. You got this.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Yeah.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
I do love her hairstyle, though. Her hair's great. I want one. Whatever. I understand not wanting to fall behind, but rushing ahead risks playing into our opponent's hands. Let's not do anything reckless and think matters through. Not that I intend to gratify him with a response. Bakul Jaja's provocations are hard to ignore. So the Hanu also eat the reeds. Yet another way in which they differ from the Vanu. This kind of feat is tailor-made for a rational, educated scholar like Kona. Wuklama is eager to help solve the Hanu Hanu's woes. More Mountain 45 gear. Okay, yeah. The feat of reeds. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course. Follow me. Couple side quests to do. Let's go hit this one first. Had a while ago before I know there is. I've already seen mention of one particular side quest, but I think it's level 65 from what I recall. That, ironically, it's supposed to be below. No, there's nothing below. I must be blind. Is it above? It must be above. Yep. Oh. This is a cool staircase. Aha. Sanuhanu is twiddling his claws nervously. Oh, I simply don't have enough. I'll never finish at this rate. Oh, but a kind soul may change that. Kind and strong. Strong enough, I think, to help me with the little problem I have. You see, soon we Hanu will begin to shed our feathers and grow new coats. But the great storm washed away our store of combs. We can't very well use our claws, so I've spent every spare moment since crafting as many as I can. Now my supplies run short. But if I had a shell from a mature marbled beetle, I could make enough combs for everyone. Please make haste to the southwestern forest and hunt one. I can feel my feathers falling out as we speak. Interesting. The oldest beetles have the hardiest shells, and naturally they make the best combs. You can find them to the southwest of here. Oh, and be careful not to nick yourself on their mandibles. Yoink. Like, majority of side quests, like from Endwalker, a lot of it is just adding little bits of, you know, little lore about the world, you know, basically. Strong Foundation also gives you, you know, updates all your gear. Like, we have all the 645 gear from all of these quests. I mean, if you're going straight through the story, it makes sense. On the other hand, if you're going straight through the story, you're going to be getting a ton of poetics, and you would just have 660 gear by this point. But then again, maybe not. Or you know, get the 645 for a second job once you, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I have stronger gear than this for all of my stuff ready. Oh, hey, well, thanks for joining. And thank you. You will help then. Splendid. We should start by gathering the resin from the trees to the north of Hokanu. Then all we have to do is use it to coat the structures in Oak-Bekbe to fortify them against the elements. I'll apply resin to the floors after I've made my final repairs, and I ask that you handle the supporting pillars. Afterward, they should withstand the worst the heavens can throw at them. Yeah, thanks, Fallen Angel, if you're still here. I appreciate it, and have a good one. Alright, so let's go do the crab one first, get the combs. Oh, perfect. I can grab this fate down here too. much less damage than these do. I'm used to man, like a powered up drill doing like half of a mob's like life. Yeah, let's I love that the fate boosts the bicolor gemstones now too. That's a really nice change. I do kind of miss the old icon, like the XP icon. I liked better than this weird little. Not that it's weird. It's just an arrow. It's a little more boring, is all. Soon I'll be reeling a whopper. All right. A traveler, yes? Well, traveler, you are currently speaking to a rather accomplished angler. If you're willing to watch, I'll soon prove my skills. Wait. Oh, boss fight. Okay, that makes sense. I could do that with the... Oh, hi. I should probably check what gear I have with this. Wow. 630 gear. That's actually pretty rough. I never updated my aiming gear. I could get the 645, but like easy enough to get the this thing is tearing through me. Change to that, I forget what it's called, that blue skill. The one that gives you the overheat. That should have really welcome change. I'm glad that they're doing that to all of us. I know some people are like, oh, it dumbs it down, but it's like, yeah, sure. But, sorry, I completely disagree. Well, not that it does it, it's just that, like, never felt like that was a difficulty fix so much as just an annoyance. But I don't know, maybe that's all that the difference between the two is anyways. It's still a fun as hell job. Turn this other one in all the way back to grab that one. What was the? I don't remember what that guy said. So, might you lend me your aid since the storm will work day night repair since from inside. Built the floors with resin. Oh, okay, so he needs resin to help finish the flooring. Foundations. Ooh, a pocket key. Pocket you need, then look no further. Before we get you saddled up, I'll need to add your name to our register. I'll make things smoother the next time you need a ride. It'll make things smoother. Oh, upstairs. I got the same confusion. I get over here, I'm like, where's the quest giver? Just did this. You're back already? You did hunt a mature beetle, yes? Not a newly hatched one? I mean, I don't know. I just hunted the first one I saw. My, this is an exquisite shape. I shall make combs fit for Kishaihi? I mean, that's what I'm going with. As you can imagine, molting season brings floors covered in fallen feathers. If our coat isn't properly shed, it can be more than just an eyesore. Old feathers can make us sick. Oh. Interesting. That's why a good comb is as essential to us as a good spear. It's also why you deserve a reward that befits your contribution to our health and beauty. Thank you. Always love me a good reward. Thick, viscous resin pours slowly into the bottle. Go to Oakbeck Bay and coat its supporting pillars with the substance. Ah. Okay, so I'm doing this for them. Sure. Foundation. I'm coating the pillars. Ah, I see. With the repellent resin used to protect wooden structures from the elements. Oh yeah, they definitely will need it here in the river. Oh, forgot what I had in that. Was expecting just plain water, and that was not plain water. It was water. It was just wow, my words are failing me. Sparkling water, carbonated water, whatever, bubbly. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Sparkling water? I drink it all the time, I should know. Flavored sparkling water, we'll go with that. Nothing wrong with it, it's just, like, I love it, obviously, but it's really off-putting when you're expecting just, plain water. And you get something different. That was swift work, and well done. The pillars that support our feet are every bit as vital as the reeds which guard our heads. If they are damaged, the very foundation of our lives becomes unsteady. Oh. Didn't know I could do that. Or I forgot, rather. I knew that, but I forgot. I haven't pressed that button in a while. You may have never seen such houses as these, but they are built... I probably shouldn't have put that right in front of my camera. They are built this way for a reason. In these humid climes, our elevated wooden floors are cooled by the air flowing upward and help keep floodwaters from wetting our feet. What? Oh. That's kind of cool. The white discs on the pillars aren't merely decorative either. They keep away mice and other small animals. But for all its benefit, wood rots easily, so we must reinforce it or else be stuck in a cycle of constant rebuilding. Thanks to your help, these structures will hopefully still be here for years to come. Take this, a small token of appreciation for your efforts. Again, I love the rewards. I mean, it is a small token. That's not very much experience or gil, but I'll take what I can get. I'm just doing it for the entertainment. But I still expect rewards. Even a small amount. Such a great mount. Oh, I need to keep an eye out for the ether currents. They're really not that bad. They're not that hard to collect. You just have to remember to do them when you're going through a new area. If you forget, you'll never get them, obviously. But like, the main story tends to take you close to where all of them are. You just have to remember to do it as you're going through it. And there I thought these feats would have us battling dire fiends or similar. Agriculture is a far thornier problem. Yeah, quite frankly. I see. They irrigate their fields by diverting water from the neighboring river. 'Tis unlikely the reeds ever dry out. I know she wants to do her best, but she should be careful not to make promises she cannot keep. Look at these fields. Why, this could be a painting. Shall I paint it for you? I can do that. Uklamat. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Yes, indeed. Need to top off. Wilted reeds. As Zanu Hali described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. The soil in the paddies is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry or nor flaky. So like the water is fine, and the mud is fine, but the reeds are not doing well. A lethargic frog. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Huh. Fields. I never get enough of this song. It's legitimately, this is my single favorite song in Final Fantasy. There might be one or two others that are close, but like, Honestly, yeah, I think this is probably my favorite one. It's just every time I hear it, it just hits. Ah, a water strider. A bit sluggish, though. More of a water shambler. Not to miss with the patties themselves, as far as I can tell. Any luck? So there's something clearly making the living things here less than, shall we say, vibrant. Not the word I want. I just can't think of the word that I do want. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? Well, everything seems fine, but the life seems a little not quite healthy. I agree. The waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seem lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know. There is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. And I just skipped the rest of that sentence. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Well, stranger things have happened. Let's give it a shot. Right? Failed to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Agreed. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing that. It was missing an eye. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. It was missing an eye, that's all I'm saying. What's up, Aaronville? There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. I mean, that is how that works. Unless you tend to debate yourself. Which I actually do, come to think of it. But that's beside the point. I mean, in a place like this, it would make sense for, let us say, it's not uncommon, even in the real world, when one in a very connected habitat, the health of one life form can change another. I mean, and when they're caretakers of the things, I mean, that would certainly have an effect. I wouldn't expect necessarily for that to be that prominent, but it's a possibility. What a charming float. I wonder what bird was the inspiration for its design. Handles give me pause before, but now I understand their purpose. Look at the size of that thing. I hope they don't expect me to help carry it. I've never been here during festival season, so this is all new to me too. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a section and examine it in more detail. I don't know how I feel about these little pieces of content, shall we say. I don't hate it, but it is starting to feel a little overused. See, it's missing an eye. First thing I said. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Bedraggled feathers. Wow. What magnification? Why even bother? Oh well. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Yeah, they do look pretty muddled. Oh. Yeah, that's broken. I didn't notice that. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they fix this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Oh, lift. That makes sense. How will they lift this great big vessel? Sure. Sure. I am definitely going to be over-caffeinated tonight. But I can't stop drinking it. It turned out really well, that's all I'm saying. It turned out really well. It was a good brew. Well, I think we can all agree this bird float is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We're admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such a poor state. Due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No... Wait, what? No lihana? I guess. Ihihana. Is it Ihihana or Lihihana? Is that an I or an H? What? It's an I. It's gotta be an I. Ihihana. That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving in to misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need man, the words. Come on. We need a bakhisha. bakisha for the eye, the missing eye, Uyuipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the wind's chosen to adorn the tail. Man, for real. I feel like I can generally do okay, but I'm having a really hard time with some of these words. 2 of these I know. A bakisa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however... I keep fluctuating the way I'm using his accent, I feel like. It's fine. It's fine! The Wind's Chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and have no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. It must be a potent source of energies you naturally lack. Interesting. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival afloat. I like that it uses enervated, because we know what that means, having done Palace of the Dead. I mean, assuming you have done Palace of the Dead. If you haven't, go do Palace of the Dead, it's great. Or Heaven on High, you know, the other ones. Deep Dungeon. Deep Dungeon's great, but enervated. We know what that means. Anyways, distracting myself. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The Wind's Chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. Demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. What? Might function as an arcane device. I'd wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. I so want to say that. Pray continue, Alphino. I'm so sad. Oh man, I love how I've turned you into like the most sarcastic, not serious character ever. I'd wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. So it does what? Unleash rays of searing light from its eyes or some such nonsense? Surely you jest. While in intriguing supposition, I arrived at a slightly different conclusion. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh, Ihahana is a harvest festival, isn't it? Ah, that actually makes sense. Everything seems fine, but like, things just don't have the energy that they need. If you're using this as a energy, yeah. It's a focus for their ether. That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and help the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We don't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focused for harvest prayers. Incredible! I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okanu to gather. Having a hard time with this. Gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. Okay. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Yeah, Tusk, like going back and forth between these different characters' voices is really throwing me off. It's so hard to be consistent when you're doing like 6 different things. The 3 of us will visit the shipwright then. Wuklamot talks a lot, so hers at least, once I get it, like a feel for it, you know, it's a little more easier consistent because of how much she talks, but it's also kind of the one I'm having a hardest time with. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Like, part of me is inclined to just stop doing the voices altogether, but that's just boring. To find myself working alongside the third promise herself is unexpected, to say the least. They're making progress now. The solution to Okanu's woes is as good as found. Thanks to Wuklamant, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Carl's been, like, weirdly quiet this whole time, though. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. To what manner of shipwright repairs reed-woven boats? Yeah, same thing. Linu Hanu wishes to take you to the shipwright, a well-mannered shipwright. The shipwright's name is Wook Evu. He is a Shibral who only moved to Kozamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu Hanu Kiri. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. A proper Hanu Hanu greeting? Oh, that's one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's hold to Akbekbe, to the east of here. I don't know it, but that's fine. Oh, 0% fade. Must go do it. 764, halfway to Cal. Man, it really takes a long time to get your shared fate rank up. I'm glad that I at least have, like, access now to spend them on, like, the, bi-color gemstone. token thingies. Why can I not? I cannot remember what they're called exactly, but you know what I'm talking about. Going into this fate, but we'll just teleport back there. Speaking of which, where are the other teleports here? About to die. Oh, my truck bow died. That's not good. Whew. was tough not to die. Okay, hello, goodbye. Thank you, friend. Oh, teleport. That's right. Don't forget what you are trying to do and how to do it well, because it is not helpful. Let's see. Oh yeah, also, ether currents. Derp. Oh, perfect. 400 ohms to the east. Basically right where I'm going. Love that. Always good. Oh, they're there. Okay. Oh, it seems they have a place here where visitors can stay. Looks cozy. Look over there. Do you see that big winding staircase? Oh. Yeah, I do. This is Okbek Bay, the village of all. Those who drift into Kozamauka from Tuliolal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wukevu, he lives and works in the House of Waters High, at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Challenge. That's what mounts are for. I mean, just saying. Oh. Oh, sweet. Oh, perfect. There's our first ether current here. Where's the next one? 400 ohms to the southeast. Okay. Discover a new location. Yay! Crowd, what's up? We aren't hoping to enlist the man's aid, so it pays not to be rude in any case. I should mention that Wukevu isn't only a stickler for etiquette, he is also... well, you'll find out soon enough. Ohokali. Ohokali? Wukevu. What's up, Wukevu?
What do you want with me?
I actually forgot.
Right.
We're building
A
stuff.
greeting. Ohokali.
Okay.
Oh, Kali!
I half expected that to go a little differently. Okay. Love it.
Good. You brought your manners with you.
When in Ukanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Good man. Respect is important.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs.
Yeah.
And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
That's the perfect one.
I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wu Clement. Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wu Kevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
I will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, all right?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
Oh, got over that quickly.
How prompt.
Yeah.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad
Ihihana.
shape, and
Good.
we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you worked with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abokisha. Cool.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Ugh. Of course you did.
My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to
10
restock.
days? That's too long.
Can't wait
We
that
got
long.
that time.
If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Goes from literally shaking to just, alright, it's fine.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season.
Oh, I had
and
his
have
voice
come
way
along
off.
to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Way off.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
It's just a guess.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Still impressive, though. She hit the
We
nail on
can
the head.
leave the
Just-
Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts,
Kikitola.
and you should find the stones you need.
Okay, I have a hard time saying the words, just seeing them the first time, but I actually really enjoy them. Kikitola, that's fun.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
What is it, Abukisha?
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Let us, indeed. Of course. Of course. Wait.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress. Ihihana, you say?
Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Ugh. I do like the monikers of the, you know, promise, those first, second, third promises. An interesting, certainly more interesting than just being like prince or princess. Rather an eccentric fellow, but I feel his heart is in the right place. Wait, where's the Lamont? I can't help it. I gotta run back up and see if she's still up there, even though she's almost certainly not. But I, you know, it is in my nature to try. Being silly, it's fine. Oh, neither of us up here. Okay, well, bye. That was fun. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Volcano. We can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Yeah, his voice was way off, like total opposite. It's fine. Alpacas. Oh. This place will get rebuilt as we go through this. Seems unlikely, but it'd be nice. Nice when things change as you progress the story. I do like that mount. It's a good one. Very fitting for this general. Whatever. I almost envy how effortlessly he can shift from one mood to its polar opposite. At least I presume he does so by choice. Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. Ah, perfect. There is actually another ether current over here. I assumed that there would be, but it didn't show up when I searched earlier. It was just further away. $200 west. Cave Kikitola, as promised, home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot Abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half, and I'll take the east. Reluctant to send you into danger for the sake of the float, but if you are willing... First, I'm going to see if... Oh, wait, this is the right direction to do this, right? So it should be over here, regardless. Probably just around this corner. Or not. Just inside the cave. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Ah, see, the main story literally brings you right to it. Come on. What's going on? Didn't hit the button. That's what's going on. Find a chunk of stone glowing in the distinct shade of green. Seems like the exact kind of mineral. Oh wait, that was it? Okay. Well, that was easy. Assumed I would need to collect multiple pieces, or go to all three of those, or something. Nope, just went to the right one. Works. Maybe name it correct. Ah. Some of the cave's inhabitants took umbrage at my presence, but it was nothing a few swishes of my brush couldn't handle. Ah, I love that she can fight now. Rather than... Because I remember, because I just did, Baja? Not Baja, sorry, Eureka, these past couple months leading up to Dawntrail, and in particular the last zone, she's like, I had to sneak around everything. Granted, we also snuck around everything, but it's regardless. Picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? Ra Abokisha. Green glowing rock containing what appears to be Abokisha. Yes, this is Abokisha. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you've brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Wuklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it. For myself, for my friend. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. That's right. With that, let us return and deliver the Abokisha into Wook Evu's waiting hands. Also just makes it warmer every time because like I'm drinking it so slowly it's like cold every time I take a sip. But it's warm now. For at least, you know, the next 30 seconds. Oh, wait. Oh, man, that's so far away. Well, we'll do a fatal along the way. Oh, I bet the first dungeon is that river one here. Did I just do this? Oh, yeah, it's this guy. Very poorly executed. does actually feel really smooth to play now that I'm kind of getting used to the flow of it. And the change to the barrel stabilizer, is that what it's called? Is very welcome. Speed of is so much fun too. Love it. I feel like when you're auto running and just turning a little bit like this, the lean action feels fairly natural enough. Man, it's so slow. Such a long ride. 360 yawns east. So here-ish, probably. Maybe a little bit. Well, yeah, probably not much further because there's not much more further to go. Up we go! I kind of like staircases for some reason. Especially a big spiral staircase like this. There was a little while, like, when I just had a penchant for photographing stairs, just as a thing. I don't know why. Come too far to stop now. The lifting of wings must go on. I hope Wuglamon's foray was as productive as ours. We just got back ourselves. Did you find the stone we needed? Thanks to the third promise and our mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyuipo. What of the Abokisha? Oh, I bet that's what that eye is. Yes, these are excellent samples. A goodly quantity, too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encouraged the crops to grow. But not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the roads should be spectacular. Now, get to work crafting these pieces for the float. I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uyuipo's conductivity. I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Okanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Alright, go Crowd. You got this. Excited to see how Hihana turns out. Final touches are fairly routine and shouldn't take long. Go ahead and wait by the float. might as well do a fate while we wait. We shall wait with a fate. Assuming I can get across this river. But it's level 91, so I'm gonna have to switch jobs. Let's just go Paladin. At least until we see what kind of fate it is. If it's a boss fate, I can switch back to DPS. Oh, defense fate, yep. Paladin was the right choice. Taking delivery of solemn crates of fruit we shall offer to the holy bird Kishahia. But I fear the sweet scent will attract some unwanted attention. If you need 2 Calibri up here, but ask that you swiftly dispatch them and keep the crates safe. No. Oh, there they are. Yay. What? As Wukevu said, the festival really is a spectacle to behold. Gathering the Uyuipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wukevu criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Uyuipo tree. I told him not to worry about it, again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Let's see. This one? Extract. 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 And extract. finest. I guess Dark Knight's kind of close, but that's easy enough to level through. Let's. Gathering the Uyuipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wukevu criticized everything. Oh, I already read this. Well-mannered shipwright. Done. The Lifting of Wings. Night World Silver Piece. And 3 optional dies. Definitely going to be the silver piece. Wuklamat settles down to rest before the sunset gets under. Oh, before the festival. Where did I get sunset from? Whatever. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Okay. Oops. Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the fate of reeds by reviving Ihihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops. Does she honestly believe that would be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. I am curious to see what he will do. Seems pretty... yeah. Heh, that sounds like Arcona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. That as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. I keep doing the same thing. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feather sailing for Malms. We had a turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Erinville twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we've brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wukevu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Our beloved Ihihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Wuklamat, as our guest of honor. Me? I mean, yeah, of course it should be you. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a quest from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wuklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kozanuaki, where the sacred likeness of Kishaihi is ensconced. Man, they're killing me with this. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wukevu has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I am not much one for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wukevu with the repairs. I can not get his voice right. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins in the south of the village, branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. We shall see to clearing it to end. Consider it done. With my lack of combat skills, I would only get underfoot. Happy hunting. The Ihihana procession often runs afoul of territorial creatures on the way to Kozanuuki. I would greatly appreciate you removing those threats in advance. I'll get to work. By the time you're done mashing monsters, the float will be good as new. Boosted fate. Sorry for the distraction, but I you know, leveling up fates takes a lot. Also the boosted experience and gemstones now, which is nice. Yeah, I'm be getting the boosted fates when they're right next to me. I probably won't go get that other one, but I'm getting this one. Come make it, bro. Let's get this done. Yeah, that's done already anyways. Oh, perfect. Gathering one too. Even better. Crafting materials. Gather a few, but I can help this guy once he's got all the aggro. I don't know why I did that. Oh wow, okay. That's all it needed. In that case. Wait, why did I only have 7? I should have had way more than that. Back again we go. Oh sweet, there was a forlorn maiden there. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, it's a good experience. Hopefully there'll be another boosted one soon and I can use that. Double boost it. The float functions as I think it does. I would not be surprised if it were attracting the creatures. The concentration of ether would be an irresistible lure. Weapons at the ready will make short work of this task. The degree to which Wukevu pursues his interests is remarkable. Apparently, his studies of the Kozumauka region were so invigorating that he decided to move here and immerse himself in the culture. Explains that. As Linu Hanu said, Kozanuaki should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches. And something about bridges in the stride of the sun? Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Kishaihi. It's a little exhausting. Oh. Try again. Should I get rid of the mounts? Like, background music while I'm in these new regions and just listen to the new region music? I feel like I should. I think I will after this. Oh, that was nice. Let's see, is character configuration? I actually don't know where that is. Character filters, no. Target, no. Log windows, is it in? I don't think it's a system setting. Although, we can check there. Sound sure is play music when mounted. Told you, you don't need to watch over me anymore. That's great. I love Kyle. For real. Kyle's so great. I mean, I'll admit I was a little unsure when she very first showed up. But, like, she was pretty easy to like. But, like, even more so the more she hangs around. She's really great. Great character. I mean, I like her. But I also, you know, just a cute little thing. Can't help but like cute little things. It's in my nature. If you're a Lalafell, I'm probably going to be like, you're cool with me. Unless you're, that, guy that we killed. Well, that, I can't even remember his name. It was not worth remembering. That's why he's dead. He's dead and never to return. Well, that was easy. If I could do a barrel roll, I would. Oh, I could. I mean, if I summoned the... I should know the name of it. Twintania. Oh, there's Alphino. At this rate, we'll soon have the route to Kozanuaki secured. I think I walked right past one of them without realizing it. for a third designator. Any hostile wildlife. Alice. Now this is my kind of busy work. It is indeed. That's why I love you, Alice. Don't shy away from being who you are. Which is pretty much just an absolute tomboy. Oh, welcome. It's been some time since we've had a visitor who isn't of the Hanu. If there's anything you wish to know about this place, I will share what I know. Within Kozanuaki is enshrined the likeness of the great bird Kishiahi, who brings us bountiful harvests. Here we are, blessed by the sun, which keeps us dry among the damp swamps of Kozamauka. Kozanuaki is also central to one of our most sacred festivals, although this storm seems to have washed away our festive spirit. Hopefully once we've rebuilt, you can see the celebrations for yourself. I feel like I did okay that time. I feel like I got them decently, at least. Or, you know, was able to say them without, like, 3 tries, if nothing else. Huh? It reminds me of the last, variant dungeon. Looks pretty similar, right? Ah, you're a step ahead of us. Well, y'all were just standing around. This must be the likeness of Kishiahi, the Hanu deity of the harvest. Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia a Nighter. Huh. I was half expecting a flying whale. Like another Bismarck? Yeah, that makes sense. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia a Nighter. One of the ancients' creations? 'Tis possible a vestigial memory of that time endured, a subconscious recollection from the inheriting soul providing the basis for an entirely new religion. I have no idea what that means. As far as I know, Kishiahi was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Tural by the first Hanu. Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linu Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and we need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Meanwhile, in Okanu, wasn't expecting a meanwhile of... Click? Nope, it'll autoplay. Cool. Troublesome. Yep.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
I hate this tool. He's such a tool.
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
You go, bro.
Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Sticks to his guns.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
I mean, you would be immediately disqualified. Or do you not somehow recall that?
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Fear is very plain in her voice.
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
Are you trying to be...
I could never have repaired the float
You're
alone.
so dumb.
Not properly.
Dumb, whatever.
But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well. If that's what you want.
I feel like he should be disqualified just for making those threats. Like, whether or not he carries it out. Like, bam, disqualified right now. This is absurd.
Everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
I mean, seems expected that he
But
was
you,
strong.
or lessons, will carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
I do feel like she's strong, but not that strong. She's no great fighter. I trust her.
Your
with my back,
brilliant
though.
plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
And fools to boot.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Ugh. The sad thing is, he feels just like some of the worst parts of the 14 community, if we're being honest. Like, I've run into players that are just
Calm
like
yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
It's foolish already.
Lucky for you. Eh.
Eh. Ugh. A massive tool. Massive little sense.
Two heads.
And in the figurative sense.
I
but
see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
What?
It'll take more than that to kill me.
Didn't even hit her.
So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
I feel like I'm more curious to see what Zoologia is going to do for this, or would do for this. It's like, almost feels like we're solving. I mean, we'll see how this turns out, but like, between this and whatever Kona might come up with, though I'm sure they'll just have to contribute in some way. So, not like it would be an exclusive thing. It seems like they would be problematic if that was the case. Then again, I don't know. I'm glad we kept the float out of Bukul Jaja's clutches, but gods, brushed me aside like was a bothersome gnat. A tense encounter. I'm thankful Alfino thought to share those link pearls. If I've learned one thing in my life, it's that poor manners often betray poor character. I agree. He waited for us to leave so he could steal the float. A coward and a thief. Given the nature of the right of succession, I expect such altercations are inevitable. Yeah. Thankful we made it back before anyone was seriously injured. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense! You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Yeah, good job, bro. I was so afraid Luke Lamont would come to harm. Okanu has seen enough death. Knowing the Hanu Hanu. Wukevu wishes to spread word that the festival will soon be held. So no doubt that, I mean, this is our end to the level 90 quests. Won't be getting Machinist quite to 91, I think, before moving on. Still did well. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh Hakali. See, I remember. I hope we get that as our emote. Like, yeah. Honestly, it seems kind of weird that we didn't already. With the chat in say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the words Oho Kali. That's it, Oho Kali, to greet the Okanu villagers. Don't tell me you've forgotten the greeting. Fine, watch closely. Oho Kali. Mournful Hanu. So much has been taken from us. Why even try? How do I spell that? Ohokali. I got it right. Nice. Ohokali. We're putting on the festival. What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebrations, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. That's the spirit. Stay strong. There's nothing to look forward to anymore. Ohokali. The festival is about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Now they're sort of shockingly cheerful about this. Like, very quickly. I mean, I know that's, I guess, the point, but still. Seems, quick turnaround. Perhaps, oh, wrong one. Perhaps, Wukevu was, just taking after the locals. Even more so, after all. I like Kalihana. Without Ihana, life feels so empty. Well, funny you should say so. Oh, Kali. It's interesting you should mention Ihana. We're putting it on. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival. But the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do, what to do. Hanu were pleased to hear their festival was going ahead, I imagine. Yep, that is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. I don't know why I like this song a lot. It's very cheerful.
So few have come.
Oh, we only told 3 people.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu.
Got that little beep every time.
Have faith, third promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Can't be the only one that gets thrown off by that.
Right. Off we go.
She's like, she's cheerful on her own. Like, she's very an enjoyable person.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers. A commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
I swear you're gonna tell me that this is how it started
well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
This one is all her too, really. I mean, we helped, but this was her idea. Which is even better. Like, that's really great.
Ready and...
I could get used to this.
Yes! Victory song, that's so great. Dee, 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 dee. Ah, this is from one of the old ones too.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Okay, I like these guys. They're fun. Frankly, I think I like them more than the Vanu Vanu. And the Vanu Vanu are fine, but these guys are cool. I think that speaks to how much better they are at endearing the world and the characters to us now than they were in the past. Or it might just be me. Probably that. Just the fact that I enjoy the world so much already.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana. The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Interesting. ritual with a actual practical purpose.